I got into dog training when I was 13, started getting paid for it last December. Things to her, and she said to me, why didn't you go into dog training?
Now you just have to have someone learn to train some humans.
Right. Well, I've been called a people trainer disguised as a dog trainer.
I know, that's what...
Hello, today we're here with Kathy Kosierowski at Waggin' Tail's Dog Obedience. We are right here in Edwards, and a lot of people in the Valley have known Kathy for years because you had a career as a massage therapist.
I did,
exactly.
28 years.
28 years, and what I love is Kathy said, the thumbs caught up with me. So it was time to pursue another passion.
Yes.
So share with us your passion for dogs and what led you on this journey to open up Waggin' Tail's Dog Obedience.
Well, I've been unofficially training dogs since I was 13 years old.
Oh,
and
wow.
I got my first dog when I was 13 in the city of Chicago, found him in an alley with a whole litter of puppies, and took him home with me and raised him myself. German Shepherd, Collie mix, 95 pounds of dog. And it was fabulous. I loved working with him. It was an awesome experience. But back then there was a lot of more hands-on training, if you will, correction training, negative correction training. That's old school, very, very old school. Now we're into positive reinforcement training, where we're helping the dog learn what we would like the dog to learn through repetition and patience and consistency through everything. So anyway, I got into dog training when I was 13, started getting paid for it last December.
Full circle.
Yeah, right. I got certified. It was actually an interesting journey to get here because, again, I've been a massage therapist for 35 years. I've been in the Valley for 28 years. And right about the 30-year, 35-year mark, 33-year mark, I started going, gosh, what am I going to do when I can't do this anymore? You know, I started to think about it. And I was like, so I tried a number of different things, got some pretty expensive education and things that fell through, things that just didn't take. So Miss Beverly Friedman is a client, and a very dear client for a long, long time. And I was working with her and giving a massage, and she said to me, because I was, voicing these things to her, and she said to me, why didn't you go into dog training? And I was like, that's a really good idea. So with COVID, I had the time to just power through the online curriculum, power through the internship, power through the shelter hours, and I started mentoring with Mark Ruark here in his studio.
Oh, that is fabulous.
And I was with him for a year before he finally moved to Wyoming, and here I am in his place.
Yeah, he was well known in the Valley as the animal whisperer, and so that's a tough act to follow, but obviously he found the right person to.
He thinks he did, yes.
No, I'm sure, and the animals, I'm sure.
Yes.
Right, the dogs also. I love it because you have a passion, obviously, for this. So I love that.
Fabulous.
I love it.
Really
You
is.
found your second career,
I did.
your
just
passion.
Segued right into it.
Yeah, I love it. Well, so we wanted to share with everyone about your trainings because there's puppy trainings. Tell a little bit more about, you said already, positive reinforcement. What do you offer here? It's more than just the dog training.
It is. I offer puppy group classes. I offer one-on-one sessions. I go to people's homes to do consultations as well as trainings in their homes because that's where a lot of the issues occur, really. So, and I offer one-on-one trainings, puppy group classes, dog training, basic obedience, some advanced obedience, leash work, also day boarding.
Yep, that's the one I wanted you to make sure too.
Got some daycare going on here, and this is a smaller space. And I'm not comfortable having a lot of dogs in here, so I kind of want to limit it to about 4 to 6 dogs on a daycare basis. And then as far as overnight boarding is concerned, any dogs that want to come and stay with me have to do a meet and greet with my dogs first to make sure that
that's
everybody's
smart.
copacetic.
Yeah.
And if they pass that test, then they're welcome to come to my home with me, and they get treated just like my own pack.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what and I'm also going to be looking forward to starting a puppy jamboree. And the puppy jamboree is going to be for little puppies that are in the process of getting their vaccination series completed.
They're not supposed to socialize with their dogs.
That's
at those younger
correct.
ages,
That's
right?
correct. Yes, because and a lot of the times the socialization aspect of the puppies are denied by the veterinarians. They say, "Don't let the puppy do this. Don't let the puppy do that." And so owners, rightfully so, have a tendency to really protect their puppies. So the puppies don't get that socialization in that key frame of time that they would be able to possibly do here with each other.
What,
I always
what,
wondered how to solve that.
yeah,
brilliant.
that's
Yeah,
a great
thank you.
idea.
So look for Puppy Jamboree.
That's really a cool idea. There's also another thing that is important to a lot of people in this valley about the rescue dogs. So that you also help with rescue dogs. And,
do.
Yeah,
I
and
do.
that's an important part because we all want to help those forever rescue dogs,
Yes,
right? They're not
exactly.
just the temporary. So, and sometimes they come with issues. So
Yeah.
that's something too that you work with.
Yep, dogs that come from rescues a lot of times come with unfortunate stories, or sometimes they come just as babies that were born on the streets, and you just don't know. But having a dog that comes in here with its new owner, it's a difficult transition for that dog, and it's hard for them to kind of settle into their new home because they've been shuffled around so much. And I really work with helping the people bond with that animal and just really give that animal the time that it needs to be able to take a breath and to be able to settle into its new forever home, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fabulous.
Just gain confidence that it is going to be forever.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's a big piece of the puzzle.
The Eagle Valley Humane Society is the one that they do the free classes, donation-based classes down in Eagle on Tuesday nights. And I just recently started going down there and helping with those also.
That's
So,
great.
yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh, a great community aspect that I love that.
Yes.
Well, I tell you, I know that a lot of people are probably sad to have your thumbs not doing their magic on them personally, but now your thumbs and your hands will be working magic on the furry dog friends.
Yes.
So,
Well, and I think what makes it such a great segue for you is because your past career is built on trust and relationship.
Yes.
And so let's face it, a lot of dog training really comes down to the owner as well. And so I think your past brought to the present is really helpful in building relationship with you and the owner.
Yes.
And with the owner and the dog. So
Yes.
could you speak to that just a little bit? Because sometimes we are the problem.
most people won't admit that.
Speaking for myself.
I come from a frame of mind with the dogs and the people that it's a relationship that they're building. It's not just a dog on the end of the leash that they drag to the dog park and let it go play and whatever and not pay any attention to it. It's a relationship that they're building. It's a bond and a trust. And the dog should be part of the family. The dog should be part of what the person does in their life. And so, sometimes again, there's that old school way of thinking, and there still is a lot of stuff online about that approach to dog training, and that's an unfortunate thing. We really want to try to help the dogs learn through trust, building a bond, building trust, repetition, love, compassion, patience, all the things that you need. Say again?
I said patience is key.
Oh, yes. And all those things are necessary to create that relationship. So when you're walking outside and your dog is walking happily next to you, I can see a dog going, that dog loves its person. Right? You can just see it, right? It's just apparent that they have a great friendship together. So, and that's what I strive for. I strive to help people learn their dog, learn the body language, learn how the dog is communicating with them, because they don't talk to us. They communicate with us through their bodies. And if we're aware enough and educated enough to be able to see just a minor flick of an ear or a bowing of the head or turning away of the eyes, those things are real key to learning what that dog is trying to tell you, what it's feeling. Is it feeling pressure from you trying to make it go and say hi to somebody, or from a child running towards it to give it a hug? I help people learn how to read their dogs and how to become friends with them.
Yep. Now you just have to have someone learn to train some humans.
Well, I've been called a people trainer disguised as a dog trainer.
I know, that's my point. There you go. Okay. Well, thanks.
Well, Kathy's located, as we said, right next to Wags and Whiskers. And so if you have either a puppy or an adolescent dog or a shelter dog, you can solve all kinds of issues with them.
Yeah.
I can certainly try, that is for sure.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is up to the people.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of it is up to the owners.
Appreciate you reminding
Yeah.
us. Well, we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for seeing us
Yeah.
today.
Thank you.
We love what you've done with the space.
Thank you.
It's a cute, friendly spot for
Thank you.
owners and pets.
Yeah, and dogs are happy too.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay.